So you're thinking about moving to Houston, Texas. I'm excited to tell you about Houston and show you around. It really has a lot to offer regardless of where you are in life. We are going to be talking about Conroe, Texas, and the pros and cons of living in this suburb that's in North Houston. If you stay around till the end, you'll understand why Conroe is or is not the place for you. If this is your first time to the channel and you're interested in all things living in Houston, Texas, and the surrounding suburbs, subscribe, and you'll be the first to know about the current market in Houston, Texas. I'm Erica Sprague. I'm the broker and owner of Lane Realty, and I've lived and worked in the Houston area for about 20 years. I grew up in San Antonio, I went to Texas A&M, and then I moved to Houston and made it my home. I love helping people relocate to and around Houston, Texas. So whether your move is 9 days or 90 days from now, feel free to reach out. Our contact information is in the description, and we'd love to hear from you about how we can help you make your move to Houston the best possible. Okay, so we're talking about Conroe, Texas. Again, a suburb of Houston, Texas, up on the north side. So from Houston, you jump on Highway 45 and you go straight up to Conroe. It's about a 45-minute trip, depending on the time of day and where exactly you're going in Conroe or in Houston. And the suburb of Conroe has a unique feeling because it is a densely populated suburb that gives the feel of a city, but also a suburbia influence. So you have a stronger pull to the young professional crowd because you do have this more city-like vibe. And so that creates a more diverse demographic. It is populated with, as I said, young professionals, families, retirees, and that creates a good mix of the population. So whether you are, regardless of the stage of life, Conroe could be a good fit to you. There's great schools. Conroe ISD is one of the top rated school districts in Houston. It is also one of the largest. So if you live in Conroe, you're pretty much just going to be zoned to Conroe ISD. There are a few pockets on the outskirts of the Conroe area that will pull out to Montgomery or possibly Willis. But other than that, it is Conroe ISD. And so there's a lot of consistency there. You're going to see the same thing across the board, whether you are living in the east side of Conroe or the west side of Conroe, north to south, you're going to have the same school district, same expectations, same curriculum, all that good stuff. So the continuity there is really good for those people who have kids and are looking for a great school system. Again, proximity to Houston, as we discussed, is just about 45 minutes depending on the time of day. So whether you are commuting for work or you like to go downtown and enjoy the arts and the theaters and you like the sporting events, so we have the Houston Astros, the Texans, the Dynamos, all that good stuff is downtown. And so about 45 minutes to an hour if it's game day, just be prepared, but it is commutable. So that is a strong point for Conroe. Affordable housing. The median housing price in Conroe is $283,000. So it's very affordable for those who are looking for entry-level pricing or just maybe retirement. You're looking to downsize and you're trying to minimize your costs. It's a great opportunity for those people as well. Now, we also have the whole array of housing in Conroe. So whether you're looking for entry-level or mid-level, or you're looking for a multi-million-dollar home, those are available to you. There are parts of Conroe that have some acreage, and you can capitalize on that if you're looking to have if you have horses or if you have some other type of livestock, or you're just looking to get some separation from your neighbors. And that's okay too. And it is available in Conroe in some areas. The tax rates are lower. So in Conroe, with it being out in Montgomery County, you do have a lower tax rate. Harris County makes up the most of Houston area, and it's considered more urban. And so the tax rates, insurance rates are higher in Harris County. So when you jump into Montgomery County, which Conroe is located in, your insurance goes down and your tax rate goes down. Also, there's no state income tax in Texas. So if you're coming from a state that has an income tax, you're not going to have that. And so you kind of want to balance that out when you look at how high are the property taxes, okay? Because you're definitely not having an income tax. Things that will also lower your property taxes are exemptions. And there's a homestead exemption If you're over 65, there's an exemption for that. If you are a veteran, there are exemptions there. So when you purchase a home in Houston, you have those available to you. You just want to talk with your realtor and check into the area to make sure that you're being able to utilize what's available to you. Conroe is a very outdoor friendly area. Conroe is located next to Lake Conroe. It's about, depending on where you are, it's probably like 15-20 minutes to the lake. You can actually live on the lake. And so if lake life is what you want, you can have it. You can live on the lake. You can live in a community that is on the lake. So just closer proximity. If you want boating, we have lots of marinas. We have boat storage. It's there. So if you like to fish, if you like to boat, if you just like to get out and look at the water, then that's available to you. There are several golf courses in the Conroe area. There are several parks where you can go take your kids. There's disc golf. We have a lot of tennis courts. Pickleball is all the rage across the country, and that is definitely here in Conroe as well. So you have those available to you. And we have lots of gun ranges. So if you like to shoot your guns, those are available to you. Pretty much anything you want to do outside is available to you. And that is a great reason to live in Conroe. There's also the state park. Sam Houston State Park is just right around the perimeter of Conroe, and the National Forest as well. So if you like to get in there and hike and do trails, then that's available to you as well. So let's talk about some of the cons of living in Conroe, Texas. Proximity. While proximity is a good thing because it's not too far from Houston, if you want to partake in all the amenities that downtown Houston has to provide, it is a negative if you have to be at a place of work every single day at a certain time, and you maybe don't want to spend an hour and a half each way in the car. Because if you are going at a traditional time, so you're leaving between 7 and 9 in the morning and you're returning between 4 and 6, then you're going to be in traffic for an hour and a half easily each way. And if that is not something that you want to tolerate, or just not able to because you don't plan on having that type of transportation, then Conroe might not be the best choice for you. Regarding transportation, there are buses that you can do carpool, and those are located in Conroe and the Woodlands. You can go park there, jump on a bus, and go to sleep on the bus, and get work done on the bus, and not worry about having to actually drive down there. But again, if the time commitment is not what you're looking for, then Conroe might not be the best for you. While Conroe is very diverse as far as the demographic, you have young families, you have young professionals, you have retirees. While it is diverse in that way, if you are looking for the downtown exciting nightlife, might not be the best place for you. Because while there are some bars and some clubs, they're not normally open all night. It's not 24 hours. And so you might really need a city for that. You are close to several colleges. And the last major con about living in Conroe is the weather. It is hot and humid in Houston, Texas, and Conroe is not exempt from this, even though it's about 45 minutes north of Houston. We're about an hour and a half, 2 hours from Galveston, which is our beach area. And it's just hot and it's humid, and we really only have 2 seasons, and that's pre-summer and summer. And so basically in January and February, we do get some cool weather. It could be down in the 40s, 30s, and then the highs probably in the 50s and 60s. And then in March, April, and parts of May, we get our little mini spring or our pre-summer. And it's not uncommon for the highs to get into the 80s. And it's humid. It's already here. We don't get a reprieve for very long. And then the summer hits, June, July, August, September, and usually most of October are really warm. So it's not unusual for the actual temperature to be 95 to 100, and the feels like upwards of 105 to 110. So if you don't like the heat, then Houston and Conroe might not be the best place for you. So the humidity is good for your skin, so it will always be moisturized, and that is a plus, and it helps with wrinkles. But if you really just can't stand the heat, it might not be the best choice for you. So now you know a little bit more about why you should or should not move to Conroe, Texas. And if this video has been insightful for you, we'd love for you to watch some of our other videos about suburbs in the North Houston area.